Okay. Should be this should be interesting. Let's see, Looks like I'm live. Okay, let's see what happens. I have no clue. Oh, please stop. Oh, did my bot go off? Ah, it's not a new video. That's a live stream. You fucking liar. Okay, let's try it. So all of this should still work the same though. So here we go. I'm just gonna try. I'm just trying Tales of Arise. The only thing I wish, I just wanted to see what this looked like, but the only thing I wish it did right now, oh, there it is, Tales of Arise. It's not the easiest to get the game set up by default, but it's not too bad. So, okay. To be honest, I don't even like streaming that much anymore, but I definitely, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it through, I think I'm gonna start doing it through YouTube a lot more. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. So this game, ironically, has gotten better as I've played it. The one thing that they have done really well is expand the combat slowly as to not overwhelm me.
Should this really be here?
It just feels fucking right.
Everywhere you look, it's
let's go kill somebody.
Green and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rocks are...
I'm like bait to them.
That's the other thing about this game that they don't really warn you about is, man, you really gotta fuck with the settings, because the default settings just don't make any sense.
This one's mine.
Oh, here we go. Ba-boom.
Well done.
I owe you one.
Get toasty.
So yeah, I was gonna do this and then I might play some Tales of Arise. I haven't
You need
decided.
me? I'm there.
I do not need community guidelines, but thank you. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So
I think the animals
the
back at
switch
ranch
from
should be all grown up by
ooh,
now.
this means there's a boss fight coming. The switch from Twitch to YouTube is an interesting one. Let me also take this here. All right, let's try that out. Let's see if I just re-tagged it in Discord. I want to see if people come hang out. I hate how expensive orange gel is in this game. Ooh, that's actually pretty good armor. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. One of the biggest problems in this game, it's not that it's a problem, it's how they designed it. Everything costs a shit ton of money, so they really want you to use the microtransactions. I'm not personally overly fond of that, but... Alright, so a cat led us into the forest. So we'll see how this goes.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species.
That ain't no plant,
Not that I'm
brother.
surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
Oh shit.
Thing is huge. Everyone, be careful.
Alright, so fire will help.
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, Stank.
Yeah, I got you.
What? The enemy is over there. Air missile ray. Cover the caster.
Jesus.
Here I come. Air thrust missile ray.
Eat dirt. Try harder.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
You're mine. Rising Wyvern.
Don't mind if I do.
Rising
Oh wait, I forgot she doesn't do...
Close enough to hit the main body.
Let's start by taking out the tentacles.
She does not do as well at airborne targets. God. No. Please heal me. Ooh. There we go.
We've all got enough on our plate.
Yes, ma'am.
Shattering pieces.
Attack time.
You're mine. You're on. You're mine. This one's all mine.
Here I go. It's over.
Okay, so that thing is almost dead. I think we just gotta...
You're mine. You're on. Rising Wyvern.
Just gotta kill the fuck out of this, man. Ew, ew, it's peeing on
Don't
me.
be a martyr. You've got all your friends here.
Thanks. We're in the home stretch, guys.
What'd she say?
Hey,
Eyes on the
you're
prize.
mine. That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Crazy cascade.
You're on. Here I come. Rising Wyvern. Ignite.
There we go.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Photon, not in your dreams.
Honestly, I do like the combat of this game quite a bit.
Dance in the wind.
It feels... It doesn't feel restrictive, even though it looks it. Like, it's almost misrepresented in how this game plays.
This one's mine.
I'll take it. I need that thing to come down.
Now you see what I can do.
Rising
Rip
Falcon.
and tear.
There. One more. You're mine.
Here I come.
Turn away.
Oh no.
Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaints here.
No.
Try harder. Not a chance. Rising Wyvern. This one's all mine. I owe you one. No escape.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
No, that'd be silly.
You're mine. Rising Falcon. You're finished.
I really need to just get out of this small fight, because I mean, that thing's almost done for. But I don't... Nope, nope.
I owe you one.
Thank you.
Rising Wyvern. Try this. Infernal Torrent.
This one's mine.
Take this.
Air thrust. I'll heal you
Rising
all.
Falcon.
Healing
It's
strike in
over.
the wind. Searing air thrust.
Rising Falcon.
Okay.
You're mine. Take this. It's over.
Air
You're
thrust.
mine.
Glacial
Rising
spear.
Wyvern.
Pierce evil. Dance in the wind.
Alright, that brought it down, right? Yeah. Okay, as soon as that thing comes down to the ground, we're gonna fuck it up. Oh, it may not. Yeah, I don't get a lot of chances in this game to, like, grind, which I'm sure that, I mean, they just introduced an element to kind of let me grind, so it's there. But not having that element to grind by default is a little weird for me. Like, I can now do this thing, essentially when I start chaining combat, so if I get into a fight, this little gauge kind of fills up, and as it fills up, I get the ability to get better rewards and stuff. So it does have a really cool chain command. It doesn't feel, I don't know, it doesn't feel as impactful. It doesn't feel like grinding, because once you kill the enemy, the area clears out, so you have to reload the map.
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
What are you sensing, Law? Something.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I need to be stronger.
Yeah, we're gonna rest up. I'll probably get a chance to talk to someone too.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
Alright, let's make some. I can't make beef stew. Elemental defense up. That actually sounds pretty good right now, because it seems to
turned
be
out
very
good,
heavy
if I do
elemental.
say so myself. Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen, when do you find the time
I need to go
train?
fill up my water bottle in a
What's
minute.
brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just
The
even
game
without
itself
the
is great.
blazing
I mean, I
sword,
really
you'd
like
still be able to
Tales of
hold your
Arise.
own, right?
I love
But
JRPGs
I
in
never
general.
see you training.
I'd hardly call
But-
it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zoogles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day.
Alright, let's
But
see.
you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you.
I don't know
Really
why I put it
don't.
at fucking normal
Wait, I've
latency.
got
I
it.
asked it
It's
to go
your
to,
armor, right?
to low
You
latency.
channel the extra weight into your strikes.
That's a
and-
bummer.
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case,
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
well, because I want to make myself stronger.
Okay.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renin soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now.
Law!
Spiraling into self.
None of us are invincible, Law.
That's all we can ask of each
I
other.
gotta start sitting up
right?
straight, man.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. Just. See you guys tomorrow.
Alright, so now we follow the cat again. I'm leveling up pretty good, so. What do we got? That's for Law. He has enough points. Unleashes a sword thrusting barrage of kicks. He's like my monk character. Let's do... No, I'm gonna do near death because he does more attack and elemental strength when near death. So I just feel like that's better for his kind of character because he's gonna get close to death a lot. Increase the amount of damage dealt from charged arts. Yes. Does she even have enough for anything? No. And then I have 700 on this. Boost strike damage or increase counter attack. I'm gonna do counterattack. I don't counterattack a ton right now, but it's something I need to
I
do
feel
more of.
pretty refreshed after that sleep.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really?
Alright, let's see where we go from here. Oh, I can, like, edit tags and shit on this, can't I?
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people.
Damn.
Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
Uh-oh.
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
I love how she
One
pulls out a
time I
big
wanted to
sniper.
resolve things peacefully. What
Shoot.
the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave. You'll never make me talk. Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that? Eat this! All back in their defenses!
Glad you have
Hey, you
your
Ignite! I'll show you how useful I can be!
Once we boost break, we're good to go.
So much for sitting this fight out.
Dude, what'd she just hit me with? Dude, she's got a shit ton of health.
I do. This one's mine. Where are you going? Raging cascade. Here. Here's a go. Get you off the way.
I'm on it!
Raging cascade.
I'll smash you!
Yeah, I need her. I need to break shield. That's what I should be focusing on right now.
Here. More for the stockpile.
This one's all mine!
I'll hit her with shield or a boost break.
You're finished!
Healing circle. Thank you.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Oh, that's in the sky.
Lightning orange. Piercing roll. Mind if I do?
This game's crazy too, because you do have to actually like, pay attention, but there's so much happening in contract or in combat that sometimes it actually is challenging to not get a little lost. So
The enemy is going all out.
I'm gonna stay the fuck out of her way. I need to stop using that one. I don't have to use it.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
Need all that in your head.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-oh. Oh, Law's gonna get fucking pissed though. This is when he starts lighting shit up. Oh shit. She's fucking chasing me. Oh, JD just messaged me. Hang on. Here we go. Here we go.
Consider yourself finished.
Damn, son.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who
Wait,
was
your
it that
scope
led us
has
out here?
bullets around it?
Answer me.
Interesting.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses.
The fuck is this?
I'm the one who summoned you all here.
Oh, look at his kitty. I love it. Let me
Well,
keep it.
Maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
I don't even know him.
Hello, brother.
Oh. Snazzy. Plot twist.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
Okay.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
I needed the fan blowing up my back.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor.
Oh.
Isn't that right?
Miguel. I just hear
We
the
were
cat
in the
meowing
guard
and I love
together.
it.
That is until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim.
Okay.
He took off after that.
This dude sounds like he's gonna be my
Is
new
that true?
compadre. This
You
game is
still
really
believe
good.
that's
I
what
actually
happened?
really enjoy this game.
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it.
Okay.
Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menencia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking.
Oh
I'm
shit.
Sure you know the
That's a way
Renans
to
are
shut her
trying
up.
to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
Is he pulling out his penis? Oh. Damn.
What the?
He's turning to
that-
stone.
Is that
Or metal.
metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I
Interesting.
believe it's nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
It's fucked up.
Hollowing.
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel. When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danon eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing.
Damn.
I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me. And together we founded the Gold Dust Cats.
Not the name I would choose, but every little town has their own. I didn't stream or record any of the beginning of this game,
As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard.
But every town has its own
But
rebellion.
I'm hoping that's about to change. Now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
Time is it? 10?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danons here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danon like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to stream this for an hour and a half today, just to get a good feel for YouTube. I need to go fill my water bottle. Oh, you know what? I wonder if my bot stuff needs to get reconfigured now. Huh. To associate McGow's in. He won't say, but his time's running out for him. Can't you put your differences aside and talk to him as siblings again like you used to, just this once? You're right. Maybe I should. I'm sorry. I really talked your ears off, haven't I? That must be a lot to take in all at once. You're welcome to rest here
Right.
for the day if you'd like. Yeah, lady, your fucking brother's dying of metal arm syndrome. He's got a case of the old metal arms. Meow. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go fill my water bottle. I'll be right back. Alright, went pee. Back. Yeah, let's stay the night. So I definitely enjoy the advantages. Did I lose sound or did he just yawn silently? Just yawn silently. I definitely like a couple of things that YouTube is doing for streaming. I like it that I like to make YouTube videos, so I like that it's all on one platform. So that's really nice. I also definitely enjoy the ability to put thumbnails in to live stream. So if I had planned this out, I could have a thumbnail already created for it, which would be really cool.
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
But you can't feel anything.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing.
Oh, that felt good.
That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better.
But he
Thanks,
doesn't
Shane.
feel pain. So how does it feel much better? He
I've
doesn't
been
feel
thinking
pain.
about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed
My
me up,
mustache
too.
goes in
We're
my
going
mouth.
to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
I love you.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Okay.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again.
Okay, I feel like now
You
that I took
never
the neck
learn,
pillow
do
out,
you?
I'm like super leaned back. I don't hate it, but
But
I'll take the back support off too. They love each other.
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Ooh.
right. Glad you remember
Ooh,
that
that's-
much.
I took the back pillow off and I'm actually
You okay?
quite comfortable right now.
Anyway,
I've had that back pillow on for
I
so
think
long
I'm
I didn't
gonna
even think about it.
Sleep well. What am I
All right, so the two of them have feelings for each other, and that's okay. It's okay.
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let... Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble.
Do we need to be worried about her?
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised...
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Okay, so
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then.
that's
I know
interesting.
he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Danans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this.
He said they were siblings, right?
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about until we know that for sure. Let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
yeah,
There's a lot of
So let me ask you something, Rima.
stuff to read here.
Poodle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ah, ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Poodle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both.
Hmm?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason.
Oh, it
They were
feels so good,
originally
though.
created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing
I
around
might,
and get him to
I
leave
might
me
actually
alone?
keep these
I'm
pillows
begging you.
off. I put those pillows on for the longest time, and like I just took it off, and I'm very comfortable all of a sudden, which is stupid, but okay. So typically, the first time you walk, when you walk through an area for the first time, there's some loot to grab. Oh, are we hidden on the other side of the mine? I think we are. I think that's the... Okay. Nice. So, what we're doing now... Let's take a look here. First, let's see if we can... add... What is this? Fires a bomb that turns into a giant chunk of ice. Yes, please. Water splash. We'll buy some more for her. Glimmer dragon. A powerful whirlwind kick that creates a vacuum wave. Yes, please. And he's got others. So let's take off. Let's actually leave that as is for now. Flaming Edge, Infernal Torment. Okay.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Oh, yeah. Let's go to the ranch real fast. All right, so I go to the ranch, get my meat, because it should be fully formed. Okay, so cow and pig are done. Perfect. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna do cow with excuse me. And I'll even do another cow. And put on... I have nothing to put on guard duty, so... Good there. Hello, kitties. All right, let's go back to... Oof. All right, let's go back and check it out. Yummy.
All right. Right.
Old bracelet. Okay, so I need to give that to Kisara. I have a feeling...
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna get Kisara as a companion, or I'm gonna get her brother, but her brother has no use of his hands, so...
Right.
Granite... I don't think I have any granite things.
How's this?
I do have them.
Hey!
Excuse me. Money's fucking hard to come by in this game, so any chance I get to get gold, I'll take it.
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
Huh.
You're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
So this town is weird. Again, I did not record or stream any of the beginning of this game, but the reason that the intro to this game is so important that you missed is that you find out that these people here, the Renums, and the Dallums, or whatever they're called, those are my race. Basically, one invaded the planet, and in doing so, enslaved the other to steal their astral energy. And in all the other areas we visited, that's what's happening. They're murdering these people in mass numbers to get their souls. But in this place, everyone's happy and content together, and it's very weird. Now you're starting to uncover the mystery of it.
Good.
Why is this
There you
happening?
are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Suck these
We've
nuts.
established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's...
Her childhood bracelet?
that bracelet.
Oh.
Why are you I can't help but wonder what...
I'm not sure. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dana. And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise. Because Miguel trusts you.
You're
Okay.
a pretty unusual guy, Alphen.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
Damn, son.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah. Looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
Okay, I'm gonna go out here, and I'm actually gonna grind a bit. I still don't think I can take on that monster, but I'll try it. We'll give it a good old college effort. I didn't go to college. But in going over there, I can also do this, which will basically start to stack a gauge, and then
It'll be a breeze.
in stacking that gauge, it lets me. In stacking the gauge, basically, it gives me better rewards for grinding. So.
All yours.
Oof. Oof. That's deadly. Oh, I got something for it too. Cool. Who's this for? Shion? Sniper. What do we got? Mid-air evasion or increase the amount of damage dealt to enemy also applies to floating enemies. We're going to do this because I use that a lot. And then my next one, I'll do the mid-air evasion because that could help her out.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
All right, so we're at a 1 stack. I want to get to a
It'll be a
3 stack.
breeze. Get in, get out.
Not today. You're finished.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Flying free.
Astral energy!
Let's go. You know, it's funny. I took vacation today, so I had free time, and now I'm streaming by myself on YouTube, a platform that I am very foreign to. And I feel almost reinvigorated in the weirdest way that I can't explain it. That some people won't even see unless you watch the video version of the stream, but there's something very nice about starting over. Not being on Twitch. Oh, hey, Cuddly.
Out of our way!
It just, I don't know, man. So I did this, Cuddly, because I wanted to see some of the features. There's a couple nice things that I bet you Twitch will start to do. And I know you're at work, so you probably can't even chat, but it's pretty cool, dude. I like it.
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy! Way to go! Now, Law, get toasty!
Also, I accidentally set my latency higher. It's not higher, it's just on normal, so I'm slightly delayed by default. I did not want that, but...
Get toasty!
Okay.
Those bombs of yours are amazing.
Who needs a gun
Alright,
when you can send them flying?
We're at a 2 stack, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna kill both these sets of
That
enemies
looks like the
separately.
Zoogle we were told about.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Ow!
Come one, come on.
There it is. Shit.
We're doomed. Doomed.
Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm. I'm sorry to be a Bob.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I definitely see Twitch adding some of these. Okay, I'm actually doing damage to him now, so that's good. I actually see Twitch implementing some of these changes on their own platform one day. I don't know if it's going to be anytime soon, but there's definitely things that are... The thumbnail thing is really cool because it's a way to lure people in. Well, that's probably not the term I would use, but...
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
So those are Danon after all.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you
So much
keep them
for saying
pointed
this,
toward the
find
enemy, that wouldn't be a complaint.
What do you like? So the direct-to-video is definitely nice, especially because I like making YouTube videos. So it's like you kind of know that already because I've expressed that over the years. I really like the idea that it's going to upload to the channel that already houses my favorite content. So that is a big deal to me. So I'm happy about that. I'm also really liking the idea of thumbnails and stuff like that. You can set a lot of, even through Streamlabs, there's a lot of settings I can set by default that I did not expect to be there. You know, you can set thumbnails and stuff. The only thing that's really weird to me is you can't set, I can't set video game title through that. I have to do it after the fact. So I start the stream up and then I go to my dashboard. You can schedule streams, which means that you get a lot more, almost like pre-exposure, because if you have followers, they know that a stream is coming because it's a scheduled event and thumbnails and stuff. So the visibility is better. There's not that many people on this platform right now, but it's not like Mixer. This platform's not going anywhere. And so I feel like if I wasn't playing a game that I'm playing, it's a niche game, I get that. If I wasn't playing this, it would probably be much, much different. You know, I thought about playing... Oh, I broke the core. I really, really thought about playing... Far Cry or Metroid Dread. That probably would have given me a better idea of what could come. Obviously, as I said before, I didn't really plan. I just wanted to see it, right? Sometimes you just want to see like what the platform can do and where you could see yourself going through it. I've said a million times, I don't hate the idea of streaming. I hate the idea of living my life around this idea of streaming. But I love content creation, and having my YouTube videos also just up here is a big deal because that will really help me. I don't have anything for CP. So, okay. Well, I'm not... This is a hard boss to be fighting.
Where are you going?
Oh, here we go. So there's definitely things that I can already see that this could be really cool if you're into the idea of, you know, I'm not into the idea of making this a business again. Like, shit. That mindset for me is gone. I don't want to do that anymore. It's just not for me, right? That doesn't mean that it's not, you know, feasible, but it's just not for me right now. And so, you know, the idea that I can do this and just chill and hang out and play. I also like the idea that I'm starting from scratch. You know, I really do enjoy the idea that I'm at zero, man. And there's a lot less of a there's a lot less of an expectation when you're at the bottom. And I kind of like that. You know, for the longest time, you know, having that many followers on Twitch when you don't have anyone watching but you have a ton of followers, there's just like this really weird thing where it's like, oh, well, you have all these followers but you don't have any viewers. Why? I don't like that, you know? And so starting from zero is I don't know, I'm kind of digging it.
I was overconfident.
I can no longer pick her up. Oh, I broke score. I can pick her up though, so, and I need to. It also, it doesn't feel like Mixer. Like, you know, YouTube's the oldest name in the game when it comes to, you know, content creation, and so, you know, they do have things that are very well designed for that, so that's kind of cool.
The enemy is going all out in the sky again. Not on my watch. I never miss. You're mine. Lightning condemned. There. That move.
Here comes a big one!
It's over. Dance in the wind. Air here I go. I'm only getting started.
I only have one more life bottle, so I'll use it on Law. And then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna use my last treat and give everyone health. But it's the last I got, man. This is a fucking beast of a fight.
Damn it! Only I'd been more careful.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Oh, he's gonna fucking destroy.
Now you see what I can watch this.
Let the marksman handle this.
I'm not feeling so great. Rising Wyvern! Rip and tear!
Here we go, here we go. Ooh, let's go.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Did I kill him? No.
Glacial spear.
Let's go.
Consider yourself finished.
Wow. You obtain astro flowers from powerful foes. Astro flowers raise your maximum CP. Oh. Giant Zoogles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items. So that was worth
I
it.
think I'm getting stronger.
Oh yeah?
But
Think you can beat me at arm wrestling?
now
Why
I
not
actually need
beat
to
you?
sleep.
Right. I'll just go on ahead then.
Because my characters are all dying.
I hate.
But you know,
camping out.
it's only been an hour long for this stream, so there's a lot more to see. Ironically, you know, coming from an analytical standpoint, when I'm done streaming,
realm
I will be
doesn't
able
seem like
to
such a
sit down and reassess and look at, okay, what metrics do they give me when I'm done? What do they give me after the fact? Which, you know, it's really important. So, I can make pork buns.
This should definitely keep you guys
So
full.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff about YouTube right now that I really enjoy. One of the things that I'm looking at right now that's going to be really weird is I need to see how I can just like click your name. And now Cuddly's a moderator. So he's a moderator of my live streams, which is what I wanted. So that's pretty cool. Let's talk to Rinwell.
Mind if we chat a little?
Poodle, let me know if you sense anything.
Sensing D's nuts. Got him. So yeah, so there's
Another day,
definitely
another
just
ball.
there's a lot of stuff here that I'm poking through and trying to figure out. If you guys are hanging out watching me play this game, I appreciate it. It is a test stream. Feel free to chat away and do all the normal things. I still have to figure out quite a few things here. One of those being, I essentially have to figure out how to do like bots and stuff, because that is one thing that is not normal right now. It is very weird that essentially I'm gonna die if I'm not careful.
Do it! Lock! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Okay. But I'm hoping that the quality is good. Like, I don't know how that looks. I don't know.
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
I don't know. There's a couple questions that are coming up right now that I just don't know the answers to until I'm done with stream. Now, I can tell you right now that the dashboard, and I can't give a ton of information. I can't give a ton of information without showing it, but I can't show it. The dashboard definitely has a much larger range of technical information, and it definitely seems more geared to that. It doesn't. I don't know if it's because of, just like how YouTube handles content creation in general, but it feels almost as if YouTube really wants you to prepare for streams and be thoughtful about your information, because the community building doesn't occur within the scope of I'm live streaming and you're here watching me. It happens within the scope of proper preparation, so you can make thumbnails, you can do things to bring people into the stream, which is really nice. And I'm super into that. So if I go back to streaming it in any capacity, I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know what it's going to look like, but one of the things I've been talking about is just getting away from Twitch, possibly, just because Twitch is changing rapidly. Forget the data breach. Forget anything else. Twitch is changing in ways that I think a lot of people didn't expect. It became very heavy on using, not using, but people really started latching onto this idea of, I got to stream every day. I have to stream for 10 hours a day. And that can be really hard mentally and physically on people. You're not meant to do that. Whereas YouTube, they go, hey, why don't you stream? And when you're done streaming, we'll upload that video to your channel so people can always see it. You can put it in playlists. You can do it whatever you want, which gives you long-term visibility, which is nice. But then also on top of that, they say, well, now that you have that, we're also going to let you do things ahead of time, like schedule live streams with thumbnails, so people know what you're coming up with. So let's say I wanted to play Far Cry 6 today, which I thought about playing. I can make a thumbnail in advance and schedule it so people know, oh, awesome, my favorite YouTuber, my favorite blah, blah, blah is about to play this exact game at this exact time. You can really schedule it around your viewers, and also they can schedule around you.
Why is that?
Instead of it being like, oh, hey, I just know he streams every time at this day, and I guess I'll go check social media. It's a one-stop shop, but there's downsides to that.
Got it.
Okay, I just gotta go kill. Zoogles. Okay. There's a slight downside to it. There's a lot less ease in finding people, because it's
just go after anything that looks remotely like farm equipment.
It seems more focused on
By the way,
people doing searches for you, not you.
Don't worry about it.
Like, they don't go through a list of games and go, oh, hey, who's streaming? It's like, if someone does a search for Tales of Arise, they may find me today. If they do a search for stuff like that. And YouTube's populace is actually slightly higher, because sometimes people just, search for shit just to search for shit or whatever. So, there's definitely some benefits to that. So yeah, no, I'm definitely digging this.
I won't forgive you.
I'm a guy who loves good metrics, right? Because I've said this before, metrics, the benefit of metrics is they're actionable. When you have metrics to show you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, all those things, when you have those metrics, it's really easy to come up with better game plans, even if those better game plans are not ideal. You know, a lot of people sit on Twitch and they go, well, I have X amount of concurrent viewers, I have X, Y, and Z, but I'm not growing. Why? Well, you don't really have information on that. But with YouTube, I can see what people are searching for, what they want out of content, what the age range is, what the demographic is. They give you a lot of that information. It's a lot of information.
I can carve through arms. You're mine. Mirage.
Becomes mine.
You're finished.
Demons descend.
Flashing fist.
I also get to play this dope-ass game, which, if you guys are fans, I say you guys because I'm just so used to being on Twitch, but if you are a fan of JRPGs, this game is fucking good. It's really good. I recently finished, did I do...
I can become even stronger.
I did recently finish up Final Fantasy X for the first time. That's probably the best JRPG I've played. I really enjoyed it. The story was really good. Although, yeah, it's a little corny with the voiceover.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to
But
handle.
it's very good. Hey, Cutley's got his mod badge now. I don't know, dude. Like I said, I'll definitely... Cuddly, I'm going to send you some screenshots. Not that you'll make the switch, and not that I want anyone to. That's the mod look. One of the reasons I was testing this today is to see what that looks like, what it looks like when you become a mod. So you're officially a mod, and that's what it looks
Quite
like.
the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
Now there is a delay. Defeat 8 earthen mass. Okay. I don't know what I'm at for that, but we'll just keep going.
It's gone.
So yeah, I don't know what this is gonna lead to. I'm just a fan of metrics, and here's the thing. It's not like I want to become like multi-millionaire streamer. I want to have fun with it, but I also want to learn a couple different things. And I have said this a million times. I love making content, YouTube videos. So a one-stop shop, I like it. Especially with the stream, because now I don't have to worry about it. They're just there. Oh, yeah, here's the thing. I'm moving away from Twitch. And there's a reason I'm moving away from Twitch.
Thank goodness we won.
The data breach is a big deal. Even if it didn't impact me, people need to understand that a data breach occurred. And because it occurred, that means that... I'm all for it. I don't care. I just like the idea of having all my content. I love making YouTube videos. I love having my content in one spot. I don't think about it, right? Now when I stream, it just automatically goes there, and it doesn't take 24 hours. And it's not compressed twice. That's the other problem. When Twitch auto exports, it's highly, highly compressed. I don't know if YouTube is going to do that or not. So, it's content that the YouTube channel is what I want to focus on. If this grows that content, then I'm happy. And also, I didn't like that there's this weird thing that Twitch became like very competitive, not between me and my friends, but like it always felt like I had to compete with other people. YouTube has never ever felt that way for me. It never felt like a competition. It always just felt like I was doing things for myself.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Ignite.
Bitch.
I'll
smash you.
Take this. We turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
And I think competition is a good thing. It drives innovation. Competition drives innovation. Twitch needs a rival, because with Twitch getting a rival, they are going to be more encouraged to do better. And when Twitch does better, then the streamers on Twitch do better. And it becomes a more welcoming environment because you get better things. Like, you know, I hate to be, I do not agree with hate raids. That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But because of that, Twitch made some very important changes that they admittedly should have done far before then, but at least now they're, you know, making some of those changes. So, you know, there are benefits to this idea that, let me go in there. Ah, hidden chest. What's in it? Granite Fang. Okay. I'm just in I'm in the mindset of, if I'm gonna do things like this as a hobby, I'm just gonna do it in a place that's comfortable for me. And Twitch became very foreign to me. I stopped streaming for 6 months, and it became... I don't know. Twitch became very foreign, and it became foreign to the extent of, when I play there, or when I'm streaming there, you know, there's always a different controversy, or, you know, streamers are at each other's throats, and everyone's competing for time, and that doesn't seem healthy. I feel like if you're gonna compete in any capacity, it should be against yourself. The only way that you improve is not by sitting there beating yourself up for metrics that don't matter. You should be competing against yourself in the capacity of, what can I do just to do better, you know? And I feel like the other major problem that I never addressed myself was, you know, I had people that were, you know, you have like a heavy troll population, which is going to exist on YouTube. I'm not sitting here being delusional and thinking that hell yeah, thinking that that's not going to be a thing here. It's absolutely going to be a thing here. But getting away from the ones that were going out of their way to try to make me miserable, so going to a tertiary platform that has nothing to do with it, I feel like is a very healthy thing to you know, escape from. So we'll see. I'm glad that I have friends that still do Twitch, and if people want to come over to YouTube, I'm gonna be very happy for them here too. If they find a way to do both and not break the terms of service, I'm all on board for that. I think that there's a lot of benefits to both platforms. I don't think... This is what I hate in this game. You have to rest to reset. Admittedly, I'm starting over. So, you know, I'm going to sit at a 1 count for a while. And I did this before on Twitch. Everyone forgets there was a time at Twitch where I sat here for 2 or 3 viewers, and that's all I fucking had.
Doesn't seem like...
So I'm not afraid of that at all. I'm not afraid of coming back to the whole starting over. If anything, it's quite nice to feel like, hey, can I do it again? Do I still have what's in me? Because I was, you know, 26, 27. That was a while ago. It was 5-6 years ago. Do I still have that in me to bring it back and do better? I think I do. I hope I do. And we're gonna see, you know? I just have to kill earthen masses, but I don't know where those are, so we'll see.
Where are you going?
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
But yeah, I'll definitely, Cuddly, if you're still here, I will definitely 100% show you what my dashboard looks like. Let me see here. I'm trying to see. I can show certain pieces of it. Like, okay, so this is one of my favorite things right now here. Let me see if I can easily show it. What screen is this? Yeah, this is it. Okay, so I can't show too much of it, but you can actually see from this dashboard here that it gives me good analytics to tell me exactly what time people are here, concurrent viewers, chat rate, playbacks. I don't know what the playbacks is exactly. It tells me here. So it says the total number of times a video has been loaded, including page refreshes and channel. That's awesome. That's some great fucking information, because in my opinion, you're giving someone that kind of access to data, you're just encouraging growth, right? You're encouraging someone to get valid information about what is currently happening. Not, you know, and it doesn't feel like YouTube is using me to make money. Oh, you have unlimited data? Nice. I just know that you're working too. Now, I don't know how the quality looks. You know, that's something that you'd probably have better info for me now.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
But I'm assuming it's the same. You know, the YouTube ingest servers are probably a little bit more prevalent just because it's Google. You know, so that could be really good, is that their ingest servers could just be more, you know, they could just be a lot more stable. But also, it's not Amazon, right? Like, this is not Amazon's data, so they're not going to incorporate this into my shopping. Me playing this game or streaming this game is not going to all of a sudden fill up my fucking Amazon cart with a bunch of bullshit.
We're ruining the farm equipment.
So my stepdad is trying to get another...
I mean, hey, I get the feeling. But were you really that worried about us winning?
My stepdad's trying to get another OLED switch right now, and I asked him, because he's trying to get the white one, which is the one I want. I'm like, hey, are you trying to get the white one, or are you just trying to get one to resell? Because if you're going to resell it, give me the white one, and you can have the colored one.
You did it! Yeah!
All right.
Well,
Again. Really?
And I don't know how long this is going to go on for. I'm considering it. I don't know, it feels really chill right now, dude. Like, I just don't feel the same pressure that I usually do. You know, Twitch is an unhealthy thing for me. My wife and I've had this conversation. Cuddly, you and I actually have probably talked a lot more than most people recently, but, you know, I had to buffer. So that kind of, so when you switched it to 1080p, did it buffer hard? Like, did you notice problems, or... Alright, we're gonna do some chicks. There's definitely stuff like that I need to consider, but I know that it automatically archived my live stream, and so when I hit it for a split second, and YouTube fucking sent me an email. So I do have to also be cautious of that, because I just left. I am not going back. Life is a highway. Oh yeah, I gotta turn that in. Let's go. If my stepdad is looking to keep a Switch, I'm gonna be very excited, because he's never played Knights of the Old Republic, but he fucking loves Star Wars, and I'm like, that is for him. He would be so happy.
Oh, how's this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other thing. 1080p is automatic.
all right.
Hey.
Ooh, that's quite a bit of gold. Gald. Reduces the number of attacks needed to activate Awakening, yes. Can he pick up anything else? Not yet. Okay. So I said that for her, I wanted to definitely bump her boost gauge. That's good for her. Gale Force detonates a pocket of compressed air. No. For her, I want to do mid-air evasion, because that's going to be... Just did it, isn't it? Oh, I got you. Increased alignment bonus. Increase the amount of damage dealt to enemies with physical ailments. I don't know why I said alignments. What's over here? Lunar corruption. Slides and fires into the ground, causing an explosion that launches an enemy or makes it easier to trigger overlimit. Does he have something like that as well? Increased weak point damage. I do a lot of midair, so we're gonna go with that. Oh, hey, Armand, how you doing? So, okay. Heads up. I don't want to... I did not realize your name was going to come up. I know who you are, and I'm not going to say any more because I don't want people correlating the two unless you want to. I did not realize it was going to come up with full names and not usernames. So that's where Twitch or YouTube needs to do better. They need to make it where usernames show up, not users' full fucking names. But how you doing, bud? How you doing? Oh, I got to stay at the inn. I actually remember that. And I shouldn't have just read it out loud like that, so I apologize. I apologize if I just slammed your fucking full name out there. I did not mean to do that. Sorry, bud. Yeah, I apologize for that. I'm trying to test this out. That is a great example of what I'm trying to test out. So I'm going to warn people about that in the future, because that was actually not very cool. Well, I think YouTube should do a better job at warning you, right? You have to create a channel with your username. There it goes. Now it says Ace. Thank you. Nice, 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 nice. Ace, how you doing, bud? No one else is here besides me and Cuddly, so we should be fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete this stream or edit parts of it out, so hopefully that just doesn't show up. How you doing, bud? How's life? Yeah, I really wanted... Okay. So here's the thing. Cuddly and I have been chatting about it. Twitch is feeling like... For me personally... I'm going to go full screens for a second. For me personally, I feel like Twitch is becoming a less healthy place. Not in general. Not Twitch as the... my camera's out of focus. I need to fix that. Not Twitch in general, like, as a streaming platform, but for me personally, I had a lot of growth back in 2015, and it always stays in my head, like, that's where I want to be. And so it became a very unhealthy place. And then, you know, a lot of major streamers switch over to YouTube, but I've always loved making YouTube videos. It's one of my favorite things to do. And now that they're this, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try the platform. And I'm starting to realize what's really cool about this platform is when I stream here, it automatically puts those videos forever on my YouTube channel, so they don't just disappear over time, but also it grows my YouTube channel by default after hours without me having to deal with it, which I do like that quite a bit. It also feels slightly less unhealthy for me because I'm not obsessed with numbers. Because YouTube has never been that for me. Oh, I can make that now. I'm also playing, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm playing some fucking heavy JRPG today. I need 2 clay fragments for that. I need 2 astral. I can make that. Nature's Beauty. That's a significant jump. Let me see if I can buy Astral Mass and then Inferno Fangs. I doubt that I can.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Astral Mass and Inferno Fang. Anyways, Ace, how you doing, bud? What you been up to? I can't buy... Some of that stuff is very expensive. I'm gonna hold on to what I've got. Let's continue the story a little bit. Oh, Kitty's back.
Oh, it's Zare.
Hold on.
I never turned the game back on. My bad.
Caller.
Oh, hey, Cow. Cow just walked up and just started
Oh, she left.
rubbing on my leg. But yeah, so I'm happy to be here. I'm gonna try it out a little bit.
To meet in that underground quarry.
Now, it does, I will tell you guys, YouTube seems a lot heavier-handed with, again, it doesn't matter the game you're playing, it's the visibility of that game. So you're still encouraged to play newer shit. Like, I feel like Twitch is not a platform for people playing older games at all. I feel like it is just...
Yeah. What
really
angle
rough.
is the Lord gonna take?
That depends.
Hey, babe.
on
Cow
the
Cow's so sweet.
Let's hurry to the quarry.
Razim Quarry. I gotta remember which direction the quarry was. I think it's this way. Cow Cow, where you going, bud? It's this way. Okay. But this game is dope as fuck. So, yeah, I think that might end up being one of the weirdest problems in this, is that maybe YouTube is set up a little bit more for new games, new releases, and what's popular. You're not gonna... I don't know how easy it would be to find a niche audience playing something like... Yeah, that was my bad.
Next petition, step forward.
I don't know...
Please hear my humble
Are we gonna fight him right now?
Who goes there? Halt! Is that McCall? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let him get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill
Okay.
them all at once!
Wait.
Stay back, Your Excellency. It's too dangerous.
Enough.
Pretty cool, though.
He cannot harm me.
Oh.
Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord
Oh,
Dohalim.
show me the kitty. What's up? Cat, how you
I have
doing?
heard
It's
many
been a
a
long,
rumor
long
about
time.
you, but I suppose we'll have
It's
more
been
time for
a
those later.
long, long time.
You have made
She
some
just
rather
walked away.
interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. We are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please,
I just
my
wanted to
lord,
try something new.
give
So
these
here we
miscreants
are.
the time of day.
It's-
I shall personally...
I'm happy with it so
Kelso.
far. We'll see.
I wish to speak with them.
But Cat, how are you doing? I saw your cute rats.
Please.
Very cute.
You were saying.
I like them.
It's
Are
what's in
they
there,
mice or
Lord.
rats?
Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Right to the other side.
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a den and medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara, this man is
My
your
wife
brother,
is at the beach
correct?
today.
I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
Oh, no. Let's hear a car door shut out front. Hang on one second. Rats. They're cute as fuck. Oh. Yeah, this is where the boss fight's gonna happen. Let me pause this for 1 second. I'm just gonna walk and see what I just heard. Shut. Yes, your rats are super fucking cute. Okay, so here's the thing about rats. I think they're cute. I think they're cute as fuck. I can't have them because my cats would kill
What
them.
lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see.
Oh,
Please. I
nice.
ask only
See
you
them
trust
floppy
me.
dongs, cat. Checking out them floppy
Sounds like you all
dongs.
need to rethink your
Floppy,
medical
floppy,
facilities
floppy,
around
floppy,
here.
floppy
Hospitals are
dongs.
supposed to be safe.
Checking out floppy, floppy
Quiet.
dongs.
Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As
Man,
you
you
wish,
gotta be
my lord.
fucking bold.
Your strength is
Bold
appreciated.
to wear a
With you,
Speedo. I
we
don't
can all
care.
breathe a little easier.
Oh, I befriended Kisara. Instead of evading, Kisara prefers to guard with her shield and can even trigger some arts while guarding. Successfully guarding raises her morale, making any arts unleashed while guarding and result in combos stronger and harder to block. Listen, Speedos are fancy. They're expensive.
I didn't realize you held my strength and...
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you... How long have you been wielding that?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman.
Okay.
Our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn...
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be...
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you... This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right.
Similar to reverse... yeah, floppy dongs. Sorry, there's a lot of interim cutscenes. By the way, guys, something really cool about this. You don't have to do it. But you can actually... One of the things that's really cool about... Oh, sorry, I should watch this.
And for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it so clearly. I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air.
I oil up.
Constant
Nice.
stench of death.
You gotta baby powder your cock,
We're
though.
very lucky that it's
If you
all
don't
in the
baby powder,
distant
you'll get weird
past.
chafing.
The smell of sweat and debris.
Also, imagine
still
that thing
hangs in
sucking
the
up your
air.
butthole.
But at least now the Danans of Menancia can live with joy in their hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Do.
Magal, why?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we...
But I still...
You'll understand soon enough.
Okay.
For now, I simply want you to...
So anyways, one of the things I like about YouTube, and one of the things that you can do if you choose, is people can actually, in real time, like the stream. So you can actually hit the like button, and it doesn't do anything other than kind of, you know, show, hey, you're enjoying... So I'm going to try to do a couple things as I try out this test stream. I'm gonna ask people to like and make sure that you hit the notifications button so you can do stuff like that. You're gonna see a lot of comments like that, like, hey,
Not that I know of.
make sure you thumbs up,
This is where the
like
spirit vessel
the
is housed,
stream,
so
and
it's no
also
place for
subscribe
beasts.
if you haven't, which is
What's
free on
going on?
YouTube. It's different than
Where
Twitch.
are all the laborers?
And then hit the little notification button so you get an email or an alert to tell you when I go live. I don't know when that's going to happen again, but I kind of like it.
All in due course, my lord.
Bitch, you hit that fucking button or I'll
Just a little
stab
bit further. Once we
you.
reach
Okay.
our destination, everything will become clear.
Fine.
Okay. So this dude is definitely leading us into... Oh my god, there's another
I
cutscene.
noticed your shield just appears out of nowhere whenever...
Does it use the same Renin transferal tech?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts as long as I'm using the device.
Equipment charged with astral energy.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renin.
No. But as you might expect, normal...
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Do...
What makes you so sure he's not...
Rinwell.
I'm just being...
I can understand why you'd be skeptical. However, Elderman and
I also
Tia
don't know what
truly
happens
has
if you like the stream. Like, I
transformed
don't
and evolved
know
from the sort of realm it once was.
what happens in that capacity.
Yes, she's right. And
But it
that's
does have a like
exactly
now.
why
So it doesn't alert me if someone does it, but that's kind of cool,
Sorry, I'm
you know?
getting ahead of myself.
I'm happy with it.
I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
That's fine. I might make the switch over to this permanently. I was talking about this with everybody. The problem is if I make a switch like this permanently, there's going to be some other changes that have to occur because of it, which is totally fine. But I have to, like, readjust some things. Yeah, so, okay, so here's the thing. This game, you will see me skip a lot of the cutscenes that have white borders. There's a reason for that. Typically, those are side conversations that aren't as funny or interesting. Press L2 and to perform a boost strike with a party member who's not participating. Whoa, 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 what? Oh!
Give me a shout.
Okay, that's fucking great. Now, I'm 10 hours in this game. I am not in the beginning of this game. They're still teaching me stuff, so that's really cool to me. Thank you guys for liking it. I think it's cool. I like the idea of it. Okay. But again, this is very much a JRPG. So there's a lot of stuff to happen in here, and there's a lot of stuff to learn, and supposedly a lot of people have said one of the worst things in this game is you finish the intro 12 hours. Oh shit, yeah, okay. One of the things that happens in this game when you hit the 12 hour, or like you get through the intro boss phase, which you think, you know, from what they've sold this to you, it's the entirety of the game, and then you finish it and it's just like, haha, nope, just kidding, that is the intro of the game.
Take it down.
Leave the charges to me.
But how's everyone been? Life, work, everything. Guys, it's been so long since I've gotten to talk to people. As I had said before, I'm starting to burn out a little bit on Twitch and the idea of, you know, how everything's a competition. So now I'm just hanging out with you guys and trying to get back to a healthier point with content creation. Because I like content creation a lot. It just became very unhealthy, so. Oh, yep, Kasara's officially going to be my next main party member. Well, I want to increase her BG at the start, and then that, and then easier over limit. Okay.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Oh, clay fragment. That actually is exactly what I needed to create Rinwell's next weapon. So that'll be big. I do really like this game. So if you're into JRPGs, this is definitely one of the better ones. Oh, nice, nice. Where are you gonna go work? Don't tell me where. What are you gonna try to go do?
All right.
Yeah, Ace, I think that is exactly what I'm talking about. Twitch became incredibly unhealthy. You can't step away from it. You have to fucking stream. Oh, nice, nice. Also, nice on the voice acting lessons. Twitch became unhealthy because it just becomes solely about how many people you have watching and how many people you can keep around. And it's like, you know, there's no art form. Personally, I felt like I lost the art form of Twitch, right? And by that I mean there's no longer this idea that you can create fun content. It has to be about what's popular and, you know, what's popular and what people want, you know, not about your own personal, hey, I feel like this is good content, it's something I can be proud of. It's what fits into the template of what people want to see. Are you being loud and boisterous while you're playing Call of Duty or League of Legends? And that's about it. And I feel like that's where I'm starting to notice I don't like it as much.
But still, what's with that smoke and these zoogles around here?
I don't know, man. It hit a point where the burnout became genuinely real, and unhealthy. Nobody's forced to do that sort of hard labor anymore. Such accidents are rare these days, and thankfully so. Things are better than they used to be here. So what's the problem? We're gonna go fight him in a second, but I'm gonna go around the corner.
How long have they been mining this place out?
No,
Since before I was born.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need
You
healing.
picked the wrong fight. You're mine. Here I come. Come on. It's over.
Oops.
Get toasty.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm super happy to be here. Like I said, on YouTube, I actually feel like this isn't that normal grind. I feel like we're trying something new, and when I end the stream, we're going to see what kind of metrics it gives me, and, you know, it just doesn't feel like the same target audience. I don't feel like I'm targeting the same people. I'm not trying to siphon viewers by playing, you know, something so small that nobody gives a shit about it. I'm playing this for me, and it actually feels quite refreshing, so...
This one's mine.
Hey, listen, you're doing your best, Cat. That's all that matters. As long as you're happy and you know, sometimes taking those... You know, it's definitely one of those things that if anything in life is worth doing if you take a chance, right? I feel like a lot of people, myself included, tend not to live outside of their comfort zone because that's where you know it and you don't have to question it. There's no risk to it, so there's no reward to it. And so when you step out of your comfort zone for those things that might be a little scary, it's going to be worth your time. It's going to be more rewarding. I genuinely feel that. So, you know, take a chance on some things. Do things that might make you start back at square one. You know, listen, there's been multiple times over the past 2 years that I don't feel 100% comfortable where I'm at in my career anymore because I'm really good at what I do, and so I stopped taking chances. And so I started switching to newer technologies, things that I would never normally do. And the reason I did that is because I want to feel like I'm struggling to swim, because that struggle to swim makes me know that I'm trying my best, right? I'm not comfortable just being here and saying, oh, I'm fine. The money is there, and that's what it is. I want the feeling of a struggle. I want the feeling of knowing that the only way I'm going to achieve the new goal is to struggle to get there, to push really hard and know that I'm trying my best.
Nice. No
so I encourage you. I'm happy that you're doing this. And I'm happy that you're nervous about it. And I'm happy that people still get nervous about those things, right? You need that. You do need that in life. You need to be openly and overtly aware of the pitfalls of what you're doing and what those pitfalls may reward you with, because once you have that reward, and this is coming from an old man who's had a career for, 15 years, but, those kind of struggles, that's what makes you a better human. That's what makes you... I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, I have this in my life and I have this in my life. And I'm like, that's cool, but you've had it for 20 years.
Barely a blip on our radar.
What makes you better as a person is the struggle to become better. The desire to never stop learning is one of the most important things that you could ever have. If you have the drive to do something different, to keep learning and be different, in 10 years' time, you'll have struggled so hard to have what you have. And you might go through this again. You might say, okay, well, what's the next thing I could do? What can I learn better? Even if it's within the same field. Maybe you're like, okay, well, I've mastered where I want to be. Let's take the next step and make it harder, which is what I'm doing now. Those are the kind of things that make you progress as a human. People who are not willing to change, people who are not willing to learn, to do any of those things, they get stuck in ruts, and those ruts are the worst to get stuck in because you will never come out of it. So I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Just keep pushing.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
It sucks, but keep going. End of motivational speech. Matt is streaming on YouTube now. The motivational speeches are not as important. You guys are grown-ass fucking adults. I believe in you. And I'm gonna go this way and loot a little bit. I do really like this game though. And so I want Metroid Dread, but my new Switch comes in today, supposedly, but it may not be in for a couple more days, so I'm just like biding my time and just finishing this game up. I am really excited for a Switch dock with the fucking Cat 5 though. Like, I actually think that's gonna be dope. A bitch. What else is new though, guys? Is anybody, you know?
Keep moving.
Of course you're welcome. Like I said, it's, you know, Kat, I don't even know if you've been here. I don't even know if you've been here, but I'm in the new house now, right? So I've had a lot of change this year. It's been hard. I'll be honest. It's been real fucking hard. This kind of change has been incredibly challenging, both mentally and physically. I'm back on gaining weight, which is just fucking miserable when you're trying to get fit. But yeah, life has been. Listen, I'm nothing if not honest. The move to this new house was really challenging. It was really fucking challenging. It broke me. I really did not take care of myself. I gained a ton of weight after I got COVID anyways, so I'm trying to like cut through some of that and some of the difficulties. Yeah, you did. I forgot that I actually post that shit on Facebook. But you know, you get a lot of different things that you just don't think about, and you know, one of those things that I really should have done better, that I didn't admittedly do as well as I should have, was take care of myself mentally. And so some of the things that, you know, that you kind of take for granted, right? You go, oh well, you wake up in a house and you know where your stuff is. You know, you bought a house 6 years ago thinking that you were going to keep it forever, and then you don't, or stuff like that. And so Cuddly and I have started playing VR games, and I had an HTC Vive before. I bought a new one thinking, hey, I want to play this again. So Cuddly and I have been playing it, and I found this game called Pistol Whip. First off, let me say this. Let me say one thing before I go too far into the VR conversation. I shit on the Oculus Quest 2, or the idea of the Oculus, a long time ago. I was like, there's no way it's going to be as powerful as a Vive. There's no way it's going to... Because I kept thinking that it was a cell phone that played VR games. And I was like, it's just not going to be that good. I was very, very wrong about that. If you have any interest in... playing VR games, the Oculus is an incredible step in the right direction, for a couple reasons. First off, the tracking is amazing.
I've got a really bad feeling.
It's also incredibly accurate. So as you play it, the tracking is really good. So you can play all the same games that I could play on my Vive before, but I don't need wires. It's completely wireless now, which is huge. It's really cool, actually. So I got super into that. But then Cuddly told me about this other feature called AirLink, which lets me play all of my previous VR games I did play on the Vive. I can still play on my Quest 2. So basically, I got all of the benefits that I thought I didn't have.
Don't forget to heal your wound.
All of those benefits I get now. It's fucking amazing. I have to do nothing. And it's so awesome. But the games that are on the Oculus Quest 2 that are for the Quest 2 are also really good. So I've been playing this game called Pistol Whip. And at first I was like, it's Beat Saber but with guns, and the whole point of me buying the Rift was to be more active. I turned my Apple Watch on yesterday and tracked my calorie burn. That game kicked the shit out of me. So for 3 reasons. My heart rate was at 160 the whole time, which is my ideal cardio heart rate. Like, that's where I'm supposed to, about where I'm supposed to be. For 30 minutes, my quads, dead. They're fucking destroyed. Because the game has just beat me up. It's an incredible experience, and for $300, I would highly recommend it to anyone. Especially when I spent $1,000 on my Vive. I genuinely think the Quest 2 has more bang for your buck. The graphics aren't 100% as good, like they're not... I'm not going to sit here and say that it looks like the Vive, because the Vive bases it on my computer. If you do AirLink, it can be very easily, but sometimes that's not where you're at. And so it's fucking great, and I highly recommend it. It's super fun. And Pistol Whip is definitely, like, today I'm incredibly sore. Like, my legs, my quads hurt and everything. I cannot tell you how many times I've thought about playing that game again. There's an inherent problem with playing that game is I fucking sweat like a motherfucker. So I get very disgusting. But I still really like it, so...
Now I'm real mad. It's over.
Let's get it, bitch. Oh! Oh, damn. Here we go, here we go.
Say no more.
And when I cut a bunch of weight, I'll very much consider streaming it, because it is fun. But right now, I'm not going to do that. But it is super cool, and it's definitely... I'm already finding the value in everything I've spent on it, so... highly recommend it. I don't recommend... There is a game I don't recommend on there. Vader Immortal, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I got really fucking excited for Vader Immortal. It turns out Vader Immortal is not a game, it's considered an experience, and it was super short. Like, it took me like 35 minutes, and it was just over, and I was like, oh, well, you know, I guess that's fine if that's what you're into, but I didn't love it. Alright, so if only Animal Crossing was like that, I would have lost, like... Oh, yeah. And I had to think about the stone thing, because I forget you guys measure that way. Here's the thing. Cuddly keeps finding these games, and they're all great for cutting, like, doing cardio and standing up, so I'm, like, super into it. We're having a ton of fun with it. I definitely like it, and if anybody does get one, text on Discord, message me or Cuddly first, and I will give you a code, or Cuddly will give you a code, that gives you $30 towards a game and gives him $30 towards a game. So it's definitely worth doing. I need more CP. I fucking hate using that, but whatever. But yeah, my new Switch comes in hopefully today, and if it comes in today, then I have to like do so much work to get there. But yeah, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to play my new OLED Switch, because, oh, so that's what I've been up to. I know that you guys kind of knew, because I had talked about it a lot on stream before, but one of the goals I had at the very beginning of the pandemic was just to finish all the Miyazaki Dark Souls games. Not Dark Souls 2. Nobody recommends Dark Souls 2. I actually finished that recently. I beat Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Demon's Souls, and then Sekiro. I've played them all now, except for 2. And I might go to 2, but a lot of people just don't like it, so I don't know yet. Anyways, so once that was finished, I was like, shit, what do I do now? Like, that was a goal that I had for a really long time. I don't know where to go from here. So I've decided to play the Final Fantasy games. They're games that you can kind of just, you know, chill out, relax, and play. And so I finished Final Fantasy X, which is a very long story, but I love that game. And I had tried to play it over the years. I've tried to play that game numerous times, and I finally played it on my Switch, and I suffered through. There's a couple of spots that are probably a little harder than I would genuinely put up with, but I finished it and I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
So now I'm almost done with Final Fantasy 1. I'll probably finish that this weekend if I put enough time into it. I'm gonna watch Justice League and just play Final Fantasy, which you can farm and hit level 99 and just fucking destroy everyone.
This is the way to the medical facility, right?
You'll see. Let's keep going.
Nice. What kind of car are you gonna get? Get something fast. Get something speedy. All right, it's boss fight time, I think. It's business. It's business time. A black cat owned by Miguel.
So there really is an underground lake here.
I just need I need projects to
Where's the
focus
medical
on.
facility?
I'll be honest.
It's not here. In fact, it never even existed in the first place.
Goddamn.
But I've seen people carried in here with my own eyes. Where could they have all gone?
The answer is right in front of you. You need but open your eyes.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to say that they all drowned in this lake?
No. They're just what you see before you. What's left when matter ceases to be matter.
Nice. I'll have to look up a Vauxhall Corsa. Those aren't sold here in America. This guy's a piece of shit. Maybe not a piece of shit, but...
Perhaps the scale is throwing you off. Let me show you what I'm getting at.
What?
No way. It can't be.
So then, this
Whoa.
entire lake is- Yes. All this is the hollowing.
Well, that's not too bad.
I still don't follow, Miguel.
All those people that are dying turn into
What
the
happened
lake.
to your hand? And what is this hollowing you speak of?
This is what I wanted to show you, my lord. When a life form's drained of its astral energy, its physical form breaks down completely. A death leaving no physical remains.
Oh, shit.
All that's left is a reflective substance. The only proof that matter once existed at all. That hollowing is the substance that fills this lake.
Okay, that's pretty sad.
This whole lake. How many people? How many Danans?
You actually expect me to believe all that?
Oh, come on, you
That an astral arts illiterate Danon would know of this unseen atrocity?
piece of shit.
And that I, a Renan lord, would have no knowledge?
I have one last piece of evidence, Lord Dohalim. This is a fruit of Helgen. The cause of all of this.
Oh, no. Oh, that's gonna kill him.
What are you doing, Miguel?
Oh, no.
Here is your proof, my lord. Proof of the bounds of your knowledge. Proof of the countless Danon deaths under your watch.
Fuck, dude.
No,
If you're gonna become a martyr...
they were not merely deaths. Those Danons were completely erased. And now,
Fuck.
the only testament is that lake of hollowing.
This dude just became a martyr to prove a point. In front of his sister.
Someone close to you is behind all of this. This person is amassing huge amounts of astral energy. You have to stop them. You're the only one who can prevent Menancia from returning to the living hell that it was once before. I beg you, for the future of the utopia you have created, please stop them.
Fuck.
Don't let your dream die just as it's become a reality.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I...
Nicole! Nicole! Nicole!
Forgive me, Kisara. I'm sorry. It was the only way I could open his eyes. I didn't have much time left anyway.
Shit, man. This game is hard with some of the deaths. Like they
Lord Dohalim, to make our greatest dream a reality.
Ew. Now he's nothing more than a puddle of silver pee-pee.
Nicole! Nicole!
Damn. Look what you've done.
Stop! That voice! Make it stop!
What the fuck is happening?
What is this? His master core is going berserk.
Shit. Okay. Alright, let's do this.
I know all you want is peace, but we need your help. We gotta get him under control.
Damn! If he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
Infernal turret!
Hear me!
This was all mine!
No! Ooh, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be real bad. That's gonna hurt.
Rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone!
That freaking does it!
This can't be happening.
Stay away from my friend!
He's killed Shion in her entirety. Oh, this whole game is like that. Like, this game has a lot of stuff going on where you're just like, oh, that's unfortunate. And then, what's my favorite JRPG of all time? Probably still Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And then followed by Final Fantasy X. Shit. Here's the thing. While I play this, I'm going to talk about Final Fantasy X. So I told this story to Cuddly before, but I wasn't streaming, so I'm going to tell you guys the story now. When I was young, I had back surgery, and when I had that back surgery, one of the things that was really cool was I had a friend who basically would just go buy me cheap games from wherever he could. GameStop, he'd buy them used, or he'd go to Walmart, whatever. He would just go to a ton of places and pick me up used games. It's how I was introduced to God of War for the first time. It's how I played Final Fantasy. And at the time I played Final Fantasy, one of the funniest parts was I got stuck on the very first Seymour fight, which is not... It's a lot of hours into the game. That dude just fucked me up. it's a lot of hours into the game, but it's not too bad. And then what ended up happening was I got stuck there and I couldn't figure out how to get past it. And this was before the internet. Well, it's before the internet was as easily accessible as it is now. So one of the things was when I went to go, play it, I got stuck. I couldn't just Google how to grind through something. This is back in 2006. A lot of my information just came from experimenting with the game. Well, when you're that, oh my God, he killed me. When you're that young. Oh shit! Stop him! Whoa! Oh!
He stopped moving.
When you're that young and you get stuck on a game, you just put it down. But it was still one of my favorite games. Like I still thought fondly of that game until last week, or until like 6 weeks ago. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna keep a leveling guide next to me, which will help me like, know where I need to go, stuff like that. And I ended up picking it up, and I just treated it like a JRPG, like I did with Xenoblade, like I did with Ni no Kuni, whatever, where essentially instead of playing the game and going, okay, I'll just play until I get stuck or whatever. I played it heavily to the degree of, like, I would grind and I did a bunch of stuff like that. And I finally got past that Seymour fight and I kept going and kept going. It did not change my opinion of the game. It's still the best, in my opinion, the best Final Fantasy because of how it plays. Like, it's just a really good game. So it's still one of my favorite JRPGs. Xenoblade Chronicle was just a really important game for me. When it was really fucking important. Shit. Yeah, this dude's gonna fucking he's trying to destroy my pussy. But Xenoblade Chronicles has a very good story. I feel like I felt like that story was really meant for someone like me who, I was struggling with some shit at the time, and when you are struggling with stuff like that, and a game, gives you an opportunity to really dive deep and enjoy it. I don't have anything else that will let me level up. I'm gonna switch over to Shino.
I'm only getting started. Nothing gets by me. I can dance in the wind. Far enough. Air thrust. There. Eagle fly. Take it. I'm only getting here. Let me help. Lightning can dance. Thunderbolt. There you go. Here I go.
Now this game has a lot of versatility to it, so it is really fun to actually play. Like, I really... Oh, shit.
See what I can do. I lost my focus.
Oh, man, he was almost dead, too, but he's got some dangerous fucking moves. Oh no. Dude, this dude is fucking my ass. I don't really use Law a lot to fight, so I don't really know much about him, unfortunately. This is where I have to be more cautious, okay? No. Oh my god. I am gonna go through all of my fucking healing items. And that's the thing, this game, I think they did a really piss poor job at making it something that everyone could be a part of, because they essentially made it where you can't grind it all at all. So instead what you have to do is you either have to overgrind in like the slowest humanly possible way, or you have to purchase microtransactions. So I don't love that, but shit. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Let me get close. There we go. Oh.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Yo! He still has too much health. Oh, dead. And now I have to play as Rinwell. By the way, Rinwell sucks. No, she's dead. Okay, we'll try it one more time. I shouldn't have. Basically, I can't lose him. I can't lose my character, because he's the one that needs the most. He does the most damage, but it's really a teamwork driven thing, so. If I could stop this, whatever he's doing here, I'd be fine.
That rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone! Try harder! My turn!
Where are you going?
See, I get caught in that. That's gonna hurt me if I keep getting caught in that. Oh no. What other games has everyone else been playing? If any.
Rising Viper! I'll smash you! I'll finish you here and now!
Lightning condemned! I never miss!
No, don't die. No. He's always attacking me on that one, so I have to be super cautious. Oh god. Fucking Ark is always an interesting one.
I'll bring you back from death to bed. Sleep now. More, I'll heal you all.
Watch out. Oh, here we go. Wham! This was a cool cutscene. Oh, fuck, right in the stomach.
He stopped moving! Get him now!
Please forgive me.
Don't forgive you.
Thank you.
Okay, watch out, because he's going to attack me. Arc is always an interesting one, though, because, man, the shit you can do in that game can be so incredibly wild. But, man, if you play on an open server... Alright, let's do some damage. Yeah, sometimes I just need to get, like, into a rhythm with this game, because, you know, these guys can do massive... Oh, shit, back up. Super safe. Oh, nice. Well, at least you know that cliffs are dangerous for Jared, and he now is aware. So maybe he'll avoid them in the future. And every single person in my party just died. Damn. That is not the way you wanna... That is not the way you want to start that game, you know? Oh shit, I don't have any CP healers now, so...
You picked the wrong fight. You're finished. I owe you. Handle it.
Now you see what I can do.
Where are you going?
I remember I played it with Pete, Ollie, and Zach for the longest time.
This is looking good. No.
Nope, I died.
Can't end here.
This can't be happening.
We all died. Fuck. Alright, this is gonna have to be the last chance. Last try, and then I'm gonna take a breather. Go kind of see what metrics come up, because I think that'll be interesting to see, like, what YouTube does better or worse. All of the above. Man, he fired that off fast. Yeah, the boss fight in these games can actually be incredibly challenging.
Now you see what I can do.
This can't be happening.
Yeah, I need Shion up. Yeah, but I definitely dig this game. It's really good. Damn it. Yeah, sometimes you, like, even though you need to block something or something like that, like, you'll get caught in this weird middle ground where you can't actually kick it. Like that. Like, once he has you in the attack animation, you have to take the beating, the initial beating, and then it unlocks kind of thing. So that happens to me often. More than I'd like to admit. Like, I was not paying attention to that. Oh, I'm down. Shion, don't fucking use that, please.
Look out for the charge attack.
Nothing gets through me. This I swear.
Eagle Fly! Rising Falcon! Try this!
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, the combat in this game is not overly complex. It is, okay, we'll do this again. Get the cool block. Dodge it at your neck. Hit him in the stomach. I definitely like that. Okay, so that should be what? It's not even a fucking quarter of his health, though.
Here I come! You're finished! Swallow Blade! Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern!
Okay.
My turn! I'm not done! Take it!
And he really does not like me when it comes to that attack.
You're mine! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Glacial Spear. Here's the evil.
Demon Fang! Swallow Blade!
Okay, come on. There's a boost break. Okay, so this is where I gotta watch it again. Whew.
Say no more.
That's not doing the joint moves are not doing the damage I thought they were gonna do. Oh, gotta watch out for that now. Because this is when he starts flinging shit. So we'll just back up a minute. Okay, well, everyone to me. Ooh, everyone back up. Did Law just get, like, yeah, he sure fucking did. Law just got destroyed, and there's nothing I can do about that shit. Okay, so now he's gonna start charging me. Ow. And I'm dead. No, back out of it. Oh, he killed her. Fuck. Nope, everyone's dead. Okay, so that's actually... I'll fucking save that for another time, because I'm going to get my ass beat a bit. Cool. So we streamed for 2.5 hours on YouTube today, so I'm going to take a breather there, and I'm going to drink my water, and I'm going to go see what kind of metrics it comes up with, because I'm very interested in that. But thanks, everybody who showed up for everyone who showed up for my little test here. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to me on YouTube. You can like the little stream. That's always fun. And we'll be, I think we're going to come back with some of this soon. I actually like this. So, guys, have a wonderful day today. I hope everyone has a good one, and find me on Discord if you haven't yet. I'll figure out some of that stuff, how to get that stuff to show up. But have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.